Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be unzipping the Fashionistas that I bought. So I have number 172, 183 times 2 and 184. You probably all saw the doll hunt video. I did end up going back the day after to pick up the Barbie extra doll, and we also picked up Fashionista 175. Not that it's related to any of this, but my Bratz dolls have arrived. My first two Bratz. So I will be unboxing those at some point as well. So these actually have like one of those little plastic stapley tab things. And that just prevents the zipper from being opened in the store. So I need to remove those. I'm going to start with her, I think, number 172. But before we do unbox her, I do want to talk about the packaging. Now, for a company that says that they are aiming to like reduce plastic and use more recyclable / recycled materials, this plastic bag is atrocious. I know that it could probably be reused. Let's be realistic, it probably isn't going to be reused, so I just think it is such a waste. And because these are budget dolls and there are so many of them, it is really bad. I think they should package the dolls like they used to in shoe box style boxes, or even as they packaged the Barbie Loves the Ocean line. It would be much better for the environment. Now, this isn't the first time they've done this. I remember when I was a kid, I got a doll that was in this type of bag, but it had a handle and it was this way and the doll was seated inside. And I do remember another doll, it was similar to this, but the zipper was around the top. So this is like the early to mid noughties, I think. So it's not the first time they've done this, but yeah, it's not great. So there, she just pulls out. She's got one of those tabs there and then elastic holding her hair in. Fairly simple. Again, more plastic. And then she has like a little cardboard insert on the inside of the bag. These are all the dolls from this collection. I do believe they kind of overlap, so some of these dolls might be pictured on the next collection, but then some might be gone and then there'll be new ones added, so they kind of overlap. So there she is, fairly easy to remove. She has these like twisted braids. I'm not sure if you call that a braid, but it's like a twisted thing. It is annoying because they do seem to be unraveling, so I'm gonna have to like gel them or something at the ends. So this doll out of the bunch has the worst case of pixelation, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think it's actually that bad in person. Obviously when you see pictures online, it's like magnified by at least 10 times or something like that. So it's like, it looks really bad, but in person it doesn't look that bad. And as it is a kid's toy, I really don't think it's that much of an issue. With the Barbie Extra, I actually kind of like it. It looks like newsprint on the Barbie Extra. Now, I'm not sure if that's intentional, but it looks like she has highlighter. She has very soft pink lips. She's giving me like Dion vibes from Clueless. This outfit is horrible though. It has these bell sleeves and an overlocked collar, scuba-like material, and pants with an elasticated waist. The top closes in the back with Velcro. And then she's wearing some white high tops. So in terms of articulation, she has a rotational neck joint, arms that go up and down and out, so that's pretty good. Her legs also go out and up and down, so the range of motion isn't bad for a budget doll. She can't really sit right down unless you bend her legs out. Sculpted on underwear, which continues around the back, and she is marked 2015 Mattel, and for the head 2014. So yeah, she's quite pretty. I'm going to be rebodying her hopefully and then redressing her. And she also came with a pair of sunglasses. I'm not sure what color you'd call this, seafoam green. Now I have two of this guy. As I said in the other video, one looks a bit different. Yeah, it must be something to do with the manufacturing or something, but they look slightly different. So I'm going to open, maybe I'll just open one, the one with the matte face. And he is just held in with one of those little stapley things that goes right around his waist. There he is. Oh, his head's a bit loose. His head's quite soft and squishy. Does have some flaws, like little nicks. His head is marked 2016 Mattel. So here is the reason I got into modern Barbie. I saw, just in passing, a picture of Hip Hoodie, who I believe was the first to use this head sculpt, and I fell in love with him, only to find that he was going for over $100 on eBay, and I just thought that was insane. Then I saw somewhere else that he had come out in a 3-pack for the Barbie movie, City of Dreams I believe it's called, but I didn't want the other 2 dolls, and I didn't like his 2-toned hair. Yeah, and then I noticed that there was a Fashionista, so cheaper and more what I wanted. He does have the curvy body, which I don't mind, but I do want more articulation for him, so don't think, to my knowledge, that they have a curvy made-to-move body for Ken yet. Hopefully they will in the future, but yeah, for now, he's just gonna have to go on a muscly body. So his top is just made out of a plain cotton material. It is printed with this kind of very neon 90s camo print. He has these neon green pants, which are made out of the same material. They're elasticated at the waistband, and there is loose thread everywhere. And the top closes in the back with just some Velcro. Oh gosh, he feels so hollow. He has silver sneakers. They're not the most attractive things I've ever seen. They're not fashion, they're a functional shoe, in my opinion. He will be getting new shoes for sure. His body is marked 2017. And he can somewhat sit. Oh gosh. His legs do not come out, at least not much. He can sit down somewhat. It's a bit of an angle that he sits at. His arms do come out, but he feels so hollow. Maybe if it was some plastic more like the legs, it feels like a different plastic for the arms and legs. But yeah, that's just, yuck. He has sculpted on underwear, front and back. Not much of a butt. Yeah, there's purling on the legs. Why am I saying purling? It's marbling. But it's like different textures. There's shiny and then there's matte. I know it is a budget doll, but back in the day, you'd be able to pay $7 and get a really decent quality Barbie. You wouldn't have this like purling, this poor quality. Okay, moving on to this guy, number 175. Okay, so his top is made out of the same sort of wetsuity, scuba-y material. It's lighter weight than like a scuba material, but it feels definitely like a wetsuit. It's sewn part way up, but then closes with some Velcro. His trousers are like a synthetic drill or twill weave. They're just like light blue synthetic, close in the back with Velcro, pretty standard. And then his shoes, look, what is with this? This looks so weird. They don't go right around his leg. Anyway, so again, sneakers, I'm not a fan. I think they're quite gross. I do like the socks, I think they're cute. But yeah, chunky sneakers, ugh. So here's marked 2020 Mattel. And 2016 on the body. The top is overlocked at the collar. He has like pale pink lips, which look very kind of sherbety, which I think is really cute. And then he has this long on top bowl cut type thing. He has pixelation, which looks more like newsprint, and his lip shape is a bit off. It's a bit like thicker on one side. He has a yellowish skin tone. And I believe this is the regular Ken body. Again, he has underwear printed on. He too has the marbling effect on his body. He seems to be able to sit a bit straighter, go out not that far either. It's probably something to do with the guys, but his arms do come out. They come out a lot easier than the curvy guys. Woohoo! Yeah, he's very cute. I love that he has the little crown at the back of his head as well. But yeah, he's squishy too, but his range of motion is not nearly as good as this guy. See? The thing that gets me is with these different body shapes, that's big, but it's also quite muscular. I'll also show you, I got him a while ago, but I did get this Fashionista. I'm not sure I'm not sure I reviewed him, but he is on the, like, the smaller body. So he's a bit shorter, only about like a centimeter perhaps. But again, like, you'd expect like a twinkish figure, but he's still quite muscular. Not as muscular, but yeah, still. Can we just get like a flat, like maybe even a pot-bellied one? Like, I don't know. Okay, last one, we have Fashionista 184. These are called Fashionistas, aren't they? They don't actually say it on the package. Now this guy has amazing clothes. He has a Hawaiian shirt. I love Hawaiian shirts. Ugh, and it's like really like black with the red and the green, really intense. Birds of paradise, which I remember growing in our backyard when I was a kid, and I used to like pretend they were horses. Just love them. The collar is not hemmed or anything, it's just cut and then stitched into the top. So it's probably treated with something, maybe even just starched, because it really doesn't feel like it's treated. But that's gonna unravel with intense play. That is going to unravel like crazy. His pants are the same synthetic material that the blue shorts are made out of. They close in the back with Velcro and the top in front with Velcro as well. Regular white sneakers. They're very cute. Much better than these ugly joggers. His hair is like a separate piece. So it looks like it's a separate piece that has been attached onto the rest of the head, which is very odd. They probably just utilized an existing sculpt and then created this piece to glue on top. Pixelation, but not too bad. So his eyes are sort of like a grayish brown. He has streaks in his hair. It's just like short sides and back. Yeah, I think he is the regular Ken. Yep, regular, muscly. Arms, ooh, are a bit stiffer. Up and down. Head rotation, again, very limited. Yeah, because the smaller body has good range of motion as well. So it's probably just the regular body as it is an earlier sculpt. They probably just didn't do it very well. Okay, so I popped off the heads and I found the reason why the range of motion for rotation is not as good on the regular body. It's a solid molded on neck knob, whereas the curvy body has the regular like superstar era neck knob that rotates around inside. It's a separate piece. And then his legs have the very limited outwards motion, and then he can sit down like so. Oh, they smell good. Oh, I didn't even think to smell them. They smell like Mr. Potato Head from when I was a kid. So I'm gonna rate these dolls in a few categories. I'm not sure what, I'm just pulling this off the top of my head here. Packaging, 0. It's been said time and time again by collectors and parents and organizations and stuff, you really need to cut down on the plastic. It is not that hard. I do not know why they just insist on producing so much plastic when the product itself is pretty much 100% plastic, even the fabrics. So it's like, yeah, get your act together, pull your socks up. Design. Now, I'm not a fan of the joggers slash sneakers or whatever you call them, running shoes. But I understand that that is my personal preference. The range of dolls that you can get is quite extensive. So you have lots of options, and I think that there's practically something for everyone. So I'm going to give them a 6 out of 5. I know I'm cheating there, but I think it is actually very good. The diversity, the selection, obviously the clothes are simple. It's just like t-shirts and pants. They're focusing more on colors and prints to create some range. But yeah, I don't know. It's simple, it's cute, and it's exciting. You can kind of mix and match and kind of collect all different types of things and stuff. So I think that is fantastic. Diversity, I think we'll give them a 5, mainly because everything is muscular regardless of what it is. The feet and the ankles are really thin. The feet are quite small, at least on Barbie. It's like, come on, be a bit more realistic. Quality, that's one where I'm not sure. I'll probably give them a 3 because at the end of the day, they are budget dolls. You get what you pay for. There's inflation and stuff to consider, but also we know what you can do. We've seen it in the past, and that is the problem, especially with us adult collectors. Like, I know of parents that buy these dolls for their kids and like they're happy with it. But for collectors, we know what you can do. We know that you can do quality for a low price. So it is really just about them making as much profit as they can, and they're sacrificing quality for that. So that is a shame, but it is what it is. But I'm happy with what I've got so far. Like, I think for the price that we pay, these are pretty awesome dolls. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all next time. See ya, bye bye.